Hello everybody, my name is Vital Syntax and I got another game of Guerrilla Warfare from Killzone 3. And like I did with my last video where I went over the basics of the Field Medic Kit, in today's video we're going to be talking about the Marksman Kit. And I'm going to be talking about the different weapons you can use, the different skills it has, and the situations that it's best suited for. So first let's talk about the weapons that you can use. By default, you're going to start out with the STA-14 rifle. This is a very powerful single shot rifle. It's got a slow fire rate, a very high damage, and it's also got an ACOG sight that'll allow you to engage enemies in a longer distance. It's best suited for medium and long range. It's probably not the best choice for close range engagement, although hip fire can be quite effective because of its high damage. The next primary weapon that you're going to have access to is the STA-52 assault rifle, and this is the only primary in this kit that doesn't necessarily fit the kit the way you would normally think it would, and it allows you to use the Marksman Kit in a non-conventional way. And the STA-52 assault rifle is a full automatic assault rifle. It's very good at close and medium range, and also can be used quite well at long range in burst or tap firing. It has a medium damage, pretty low recoil. It's got a red dot sight that allows you to acquire targets a little bit easier. It doesn't have a suppressor or anything like that, but it's still a very good weapon to use it, especially if you want to use the Marksman Kit in a more close to medium range situation rather than its normal long range situations. And then the very last weapon that you'll have access to with the Marksman Kit is the VC-32 sniper rifle. It's the bolt action sniper rifle that you can see is the primary weapon I'm using in this video. It's got a 2x and an 8x zoom, which can be very good for long range shots. It's got a very slow fire rate, the slowest in the game, although maybe a rocket launcher might be a little bit slower, but it's very powerful. It's a one-hit kill anywhere on the body, including the toes and fingers. But sometimes you'll get hit markers, especially if you shoot through objects, or sometimes if you shoot through an enemy to hit another enemy. It won't necessarily kill them with one shot. And it's obviously best suited for long range, but it can also be used at medium range, and it's basically unusable at close range unless you're going to try and no-scope them, or maybe quick scope them, but it's really not effective as you would think it would be. It's definitely not a viable option. It's probably the best choice just to switch to your secondary if you're in close range. Alright, so let's go over the secondaries you can use with this kit. By default, you're going to start with the STA-18 pistol, which is it's the semi-automatic pistol. It's got a pretty large magazine size, pretty low damage, but it also has a high fire rate, and it's probably best suited for close range. But it can be used at long range and medium range. The VC-8 shotgun pistol is the next option you'll have, and it's a 3-barreled shotgun, and this is probably the best one for close range, although it can't be really be used at medium or long range because of its lack of range. It has a pretty slow fire rate and a really slow reload, as you have to chamber 3 more shells into the barrels, but it's very powerful, and often it can be a one-shot kill, and sometimes it's a 2-shot kill. And the very last option you'll have for secondary is the M66 machine pistol, and that's the pistol or the secondary I'm using in this video. This is my personal favorite because it allows you to stay off the radar when you pull the trigger because it has a suppressor on it. On top of that, it also has a red dot that allows you to acquire targets a little bit easier, and it has an incredibly high fire rate and pretty good recoil, so you can use it at close and sometimes even medium range. The damage isn't too great, and it does take quite a few bullets to kill, and the clip size isn't too large, so don't spray like an LMG or SMG. You gotta really take it slow and make sure you hit all your bullets. Alright, so those are the 6 weapons that you can use with this kit. On top of those weapons, you'll be able to access to 6 different skills. The first skill is the cloak, which allows you to stay invisible for a short period of time. If you ever pull your trigger to shoot a bullet, then you're gonna turn uninvisible, and if you do damage to an enemy, if you kill an enemy, anything like that, the invisibility will go away. You can upgrade this twice by getting the Cloak Suit Plus and the Cloak Suit Plus Plus, and once you get the Plus Plus, basically what that does is you can shoot your gun freely without having to worry about going uninvisible. It will decrease its effect, but you'll still stay mostly invisible. And you can also damage enemies without leaving invisibility until they're actually killed. Once they are completely killed, and that means that they're killed beyond mortally wounded, then the cloak will actually go away. And then the next three are basically, the next three skills are different scramble skills, and by default you'll start with just normal scramble, and then you can get scramble plus and scramble plus plus, and this basically allows you to scramble the enemy's radar if they're within a certain range, and it also allows you to stay off the tactician's recon ability, which allows them to basically have like a UAV spy plane type of thing and allow you to stay off that. So those are the basics of the sniper, recon, whatever you want to call it, marksman kit. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be covering another kit in the next video, so stick around for that. Remember to leave a comment, a rating, and if you want to see future videos, subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.